Hello, and welcome to Let's Play Monster Hunter Portable 3rd with Gunlance. This is your host, Haas. Now, in this episode, we will be fighting a great Jaggi in the sandy plains. Now, for this quest, really the only specific things you should remember is a cool drink. Because the great Jaggi might wander off to an area where you need a cool drink. Now, the areas like that in sandy plains where you need to have a cool drink, otherwise you'll lose health, those areas are 9, or is it 8, 9, and 10, I believe. They're the areas that are like, I want to say yellowish. They're a different color than all the other ones. Yeah, 8, 9, and 10, they're the sandy areas. And if you don't have a cool drink, then your health will slowly get sapped. Beat 'em up, my minions, or just take a nap. Make me do all the hard work, of course. So one thing I'm going to try and do after I beat this quest, I'm hopefully going to get enough rewards so that I have enough to make some of the great Jaggi armor. Sorry about that. There. Alright, so the great Jaggi, as you'll see here, is basically the boss of the Jaggi and Jaggi minions. He's really not much trouble as far as fighting goes, but when he calls minions with like a howl or whatever you want to call it, when he does that, if anything, he becomes slightly more difficult. I hear him. Oh, there he is. Okay. Right. It's on. Started off with a bang. Just missed it. still and let me whoop on you. Ha! Like that! I'm not gonna make this game. Okay, so as far as Great Jaggi's attacks go, he's got sort of an attack, if you want to call the Howl an attack. Then he does the Tail Whip, like we did right there. And he has also got the little Bite attack. And he usually does the hip check if you're a little farther away from him. Oh, dang it. Well, that's not a bad thing. Now, probably went the wrong way. Yeah. They're mocking me. And I resent that. Okay. Let's see. What do I go out with a bang? Oh, nope. Not that bang. Oh, come on. Don't make me do this. Yep. How do you like all that carnage? Kill the boss and a minion. Now, something I should clarify, if you haven't guessed by now. This isn't the first time I've done this quest. I had some troubles the first time. My recording, my PSP's battery was low, so it kind of glitched out a little bit. But I'll include like the Great Jaggi cutscene at the beginning of the area where you'd normally see him when the quest starts. The first time you do the quest, he always spawns in 5, but then after that he like moves around pretty much. And I'm hoping that I got enough parts to make some of that armor. As if so, I feel like Great Jaggi armor and that Gunlance would make a pretty good raw set. And there's the King's Frill, which I got from breaking the Great Jaggi's face. And something I should have mentioned, the Great Jaggi really only has 2 hit zones. Its face, which you can break, and the rest of its body, basically. And, first of all, how you like that quest complete. And, damage-wise, cutting damage to Great Jaggi's face does 85%, I believe, and cutting damage on the other hit zone does like 65%. I forget exactly, but something like that. Alright, let's go see if I have enough to make some armor. If not, I will most likely cut and then go grind until I have enough for the set. And, like, I know I don't have enough to make the full Great Jaggi set. So what I'll probably do is make whatever pieces I can right now. and then cut to when I have enough pieces. Now, I can make the Jaggi male. It's a pretty high step up in defense from Yakumo. It's got 12 more. If it was just Yakumo was just level 1, like all my other pieces, it'd only have 1 defense. So yeah. So the chest requires a frill, some claws, some hides, and some iron ore. I'm gonna make that. I've got enough setting for that. Now, I would make the legs, but I need more mechalite ore. So I'll go looking for some of that. But I've also can make basically everything else. And for someone who's new to Monster, well, for someone who's new to Monster Hunter, like when there's 2 names for like the same set, the top item is for the Blade Master and the bottom is for Gunner. Now for Gunlance, obviously you'd only worry about Blade Master, but in some cases when you're really trying to think about it a lot, if the Gunner helm has better stats than the Blade Master helm, you might decide to go with that. So, I mean, really it looks like the Gunner helm is a lot better with everything except defense, which you're not going to get a Gunner helm that has better defense than Blade Master. Blade Master always has better defense, but so the Jaggi cap has more of every stat, of every positive stat, and less of the negative. So I'm probably going to make that decision later. Right now I'm just going to make the guards. And now I have enough parts to make the waist. Maybe as well as the... Looks... Let me see. Jaggi hide. The only thing that might... Oh yeah, I need more hides for the helm. So, I'm gonna cut here, and I'm gonna go grind some more Jaggi till I have enough money and armor. Well, basically, until I've made the full set, and then I'll show you the skills. I'll be back in what'll seem to you like no time at all. Bye. Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Monster Hunter Portable 3rd with Gunlance. Now, I just finished getting most of the pieces of Jaggi armor. The piece I saved for last is the piece that took me longest. The Jaggi leggings took me a little while to find mechalite ore. I ended up finding that. There was some in area 11 in the Sandy Plains, as well as I think area 6. They're both like cave areas. Yeah, I got mechalite ore there, and the other thing I did end up making the bow gunner helmet because it had better stats. Now, another thing I did was I got the materials to make decorations to gem this set up to be a little bit better. For example, the top skill, recovery speed, is only 1 point away from upgrading to recovery speed +2, and so I will make a recovery decoration. And I do intend to make more than one decoration, but I've only got one aqua glow gem or jewel. I'll explain that in a little bit. But first, make this. And then you go to equip, and then put that there. And now I have recovery speed +2. Now you can also see that attack up is 2 points away from getting to attack up medium. Now to make that decoration, I need might seeds and aqua glow jewels. Now I'll tell you how I got might seeds, but first I'm going to go purchase some aqua glow jewels with my hard-earned Yukumo points. So you talk to this guy here, farm manager, and then you exchange your points for jewels. And I need 2, and that's the maximum I can get right now. Now, the way I got the might seeds, I kind of went the cheap way. I had some extra money left over from fighting Great Jaggi, so I just bought some from this guy here. But I also had one extra that I sent to the farm. Well, I planted in the farm, I mean. Now, so what that'll do, that basically, it'll multiply and give me more might seeds, and it'll be less expensive than having to buy all of the might seeds. Another thing that I got when I was gathering for Macalite ore, I got some dung, from the area where Great Jaggi starts out in the sandy plains. Alright, as I was saying, I found some dung in the area where Great Jaggi starts. It's either 5 or 6. Don't remember offhand, but what I did, I told the cat that I wanted to plant might seed, and then I used a dung to fertilize it. Then, that'll eventually pay off, and I'll get a bunch more might seeds than I would be able to purchase normally. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to make 2 decorations, or attack decorations. And now, I believe it's time to go register this set. Now, attack up, that is pretty self-explanatory. Boost your attack. Recovery speed, after you take damage, there'll be a red bar, and that will regenerate if you don't get hit again. Now, the recovery speed skill, that will make that, that red bar, it will make it regenerate faster. Now, another thing I did, I also purchased some nitro shrooms. I did that so that I can upgrade this other Gunlance that I made off camera. I just made another Yukumo Gunlance. I made that to upgrade to the Jaggi Gunlance. Except I don't have enough money right now, so I'm gonna go probably sell some Jaggi hides. Go do that. It's always a good fallback if you've spent most of your money. You can just sell monster parts. Yeah, that's enough. And the reason I wanted to make the Jaggi Gunlance is because it has a different shelling type, and because it also upgrades to be some nice Gunlances in the future. The Jaggi Gunlance has a long shelling type, and with the long type, as I've said in a previous episode, its Wyvern Fire is powerful than the other types. So I'm going to make this. I'm not going to equip it now though. I'm just going to kind of keep that in reserves. Apparently you can upgrade that more. I could probably get to do that soon. I'll look into that. But for now, this is your host Haas, saying I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment, like, tell me something you think I should do. Then I'll see you next time.